Hi everyone, my name is Diane and I am the owner of Bunnies-R-Us Rescue. I started it about a year and a half. Prior to that, I was a breeder. I will not, disagree with that. I will never do it again. There are so many bunnies out there that are just unwanted, and it just, it's crazy of how busy I have been since I started this. I never thought I'd have this many bunnies in and out. I mean, the good thing is I do get them adopted pretty fast, and they come in just as fast. So it's a really big rotation. And it is mainly just me. I have a couple of volunteer coordinators. I have some volunteers. I do have my son who lives here who has been a grateful help off also. He just kind of helps clean the cages and stuff, and he's been a blessing in disguise because it gets really crazy here sometimes with all the paperwork. But when you first start a business, you obviously, you start slow. And I started upstairs in my little kitchen, and then I went to my bedroom downstairs, and now we're in the big room. And then we started off with just cages that when they were rehomed, they would bring in their cages, and it's just been huge. But now we actually had set up the business as a rescue room. And I don't want to sit here and talk too much because I will talk your ear off and I don't want to bore you. But I do want to give you a tour of our new rescue room. So that way, when you do bring your bunny in or when you adopt from me, you kind of see where they are and, how this all works here. So I am excited. I did just kind of want to introduce myself so you all know who I am. And we're going to take a tour, and I hope what like the new rescue, and because it's been a lot of work the last couple months. We put new X pens in, and it's, I think it's really nice looking down there. The bunnies enjoy it. We make sure they're all cared for and all that good stuff. But all right, enough talking. Let's go take a tour. All right, everyone. Some of you have already seen the rescue. Some of you guys have been here. But when you first come in, if you're handicapped, unfortunately, it is down in my basement. So it does make it hard if you're unable to do stairs. We could figure ways to work with you if you're unable to do the stairs. But when you first walk in, we have all these cute, whoops, those are my pictures. We have this right here, Bunnies-R-Us Rescue. And then we come on down. And cute bunnies on my wall. Bunnies everywhere. And then we come down here. Sorry, that light's kind of beaming. So when you first come down, this is, I've been in a couple magazines, so that's what is hanging up on this wall. And I've had a couple cool people sending me cards and donations. So I have those hanging. And then here is my donation jar. Of course, it's a bunny, if you want to read that. And then if you go this way, that's going to be the rescue room, but we are actually going to turn to the right. And so then this is kind of helps the volunteers. So this is just kind of, fun facts. I'm starting to fill that up, and I'm going to put more. And then just a little bit of announcement board, and I'm going to, haven't quite know what I'm going to use that for yet. But back here is all the information on the bunnies. So this is mainly for like the volunteers, for them to log in. So this is really nothing part of the rescue, but this is how we keep them tracked. This is how we keep the volunteers on board. So we have all this information, their sign up. If you come and volunteer, you do log in. And then after, if you put 20 hours in, then I'll give you a cute little gift. So that is what that's all about. But when they first come in, the bunnies, they do go in quarantine. And so I'm trying to find the right one. Maybe it's on this side. Yep. So we do bunny documents, and we also do incident reports if the volunteers get hurt. And then we do a behavioral on bunnies. So that's what this is. So this is new. We didn't do this before, but we're going to fill out a paper like that. And I'm going to even have volunteers or anybody who handles the bunny to see if they have different behavioral issues. So that'll help them getting adopted, because, if they don't bite me, but they bite somebody else, then we're going to have to work with them. So that just kind of helps us, know what we're doing. And then we have these bunny document sheets. They kind of like this. Whoops, this is kind of shiny, so it's kind of hard to see. Sorry, let's see if I can back it up. So this is just a sample sheet. So when they come in now, you're going to actually get this when you adopt. And then this will be filled out. So if they had sores, if they had ticks, all that information is going to go with you. And then this too also helps us of knowing what we need to do on care of the bunny. So anybody who hands the bunny, if they see something, they definitely need to fill out one of these. So if we didn't catch a sore on their foot or whatever, we can take care of it and tend to it and make sure everything's looking good. So, okay, so that's the boring part, but that's mainly for the volunteers. So if you ever want to volunteer, I kind of wanted to show you, so that way, you know, if you handle bunnies, we make sure everybody's on the right page. This is kind of my laundry room. And this down here is our quarantine cage right here. We do have one that just came in. We named her Holly. They basically said that she was very aggressive, and the owner was going to actually kill this one if it didn't get better. So this other family swooped it up and then brought it here. I have not seen her aggressive, just a little bit, you know, when you try to feed her. But nothing, she's not biting or anything. She just scared. Oops, sorry, jump. Hi, Holly. See, she just kind of jumps. It's okay. But she's not biting. She's just scared. She doesn't know what I'm doing. And as long as you talk to her, and then she's fine. Yeah, you're fine. She's actually a sweet girl. So hopefully we can get her home and get her ready and not be so scared. So this is the cage that we work with them. As you see, she's settling down, she's closing her eyes, she's enjoying that. And we want to make sure she does have sores on her feet, so we want to get those fixed. Let's see how much calmer she is already. She's just scared. She was, you know, a meat bunny, obviously, so she was stuck in a small place. Soon she gets used to me, she'll get out and start running. It's okay, Holly. But she's a big girl. She's actually 10 pounds. They definitely fatten her up. So we're going to do the opposite and get her on fat. She doesn't need to be that fat, huh, baby? Yeah. But we have lights here. So at night, it's not, you know, fully scary in here and dark. And then here's a broom to clean. But there's, you know, instructions on how our quarantine works. So that way, no one touches this bunny, basically, but me. Unless there is other instructions for like volunteers or anybody who comes and works with them. And then nothing really interesting about my laundry room. So here's our tub. This is where we put all of our dishes. We wash our dishes, we wash our litter pans, toys, and our blankets. These are getting ready to go in the dryer. They've already been washed. I have a nice little stand here with all the towels. And again, this is mainly for me and the volunteers. If I can get this to turn. All right, there we go. So, and then on this side is all the medicines to take care of them. There's shampoos and nail clippers, all the fun stuff to help take care of them if we have any sick bunnies. And then I also have a whole bunch of stuff over here on this shelf. So it's really nice for the volunteers. It helps them out. So it's just a little nice area. Don't be looking in the back of my laundry. But we got this all worked out where it's very nice. They come in and they do dishes. And like I said, they can work with the bunny. And the bunny is right here. Alright, so now we're going to walk back out here for my steps. Got this. And now we're to the rescue room. And again, I have all my folders here. This is all information I send home. Information I need to log in and blah blah blah. Nothing really interesting for you guys. And then again, just information around my desk and my calendar. Right now it's not looking too bad. Last month was crazy. It was filled up all the time. And we have lights, and then we have my radio, my printer. So this is where I do all my business. This jar here is a candy dish. We obviously need to get some more candy for the kiddos. But when you come in, this is where we do most of our work, right here. And then we have, this is our board. I know with some of these lights, hold on. I turned off a light, but it doesn't help. But this is our cages. This is everybody in the cages. You'll see that they're in different colors, and that is because over here Some of them have big bowls, some of them little bowls. If there's like 2 in a cage, they get a bigger bowl of veggies at night. Some of them are not into veggies, so we give them a smaller bowl because we still want them to have some or try some. And then just the count. So this is basically, again, for us and for volunteers, for anybody who comes and kind of works out. And then we do accept Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, make it easy so you guys can come in and, you know, bring that code up and then easy pay. But there's my desk at a different angle. Alright, so now let's get to the rescue part. Oh, we do have a cute sign of some of the rescues that have been here, or sign, excuse me, a clock. This right here is for if you want to carry a bunny around. This is really cool. You can put your bunny in here, and I'm doing really well. Try that again, but this is like a pouch. You can put your bunny in there. So ones that need to be, used to be an Elmore, stick the bunny in there and you can work. It's kind of like a baby carrier, but it's actually a pet carrier. It's really cool. Alright, so let's get to meet. Well, let's just quickly do, and then these are all blankets. They all have a blanket in their cage. Obviously, there's not many up there right now because they're all in the cages. Keep our food. Those are the trays that we use to bring down all the veggies at night. And our food up here. We also have some cages up here. We're going to skip them. We'll come back. This is my B&B. This is where my boarders come in. And then this is where we put their stuff. So that way we make sure they're using their food and hay when they're here. We don't have any here now, but we have some coming in. And so we'll have some boarders in there. And then back here is our little store. Needs to be worked at. Our cleaning supplies. Some cool plates that I made of my bunnies outside. And then our trays. And then we have a whole bunch of treats that are always brought in. And of course, every time they do something good, they get treats. And then some more treats. And this is their X pen. I do not have any right now. And then more cleaning supplies. So I'm going to back up so you can get a full look. We have a cute sign up there. But this is basically what the rescue room is looking like. We have lights, cool stuff. I've already done a small video before, but I'm doing the whole thing this time. We got new flooring with some rugs for the chair, little bunny rugs. And then they're all content. And we have some that are double cages. And then we have small cages. If you wonder why the ones on the bottom have this is so if they're out free roaming, which we do have ones free roaming, I don't want them touching noses, spreading anything. Because if, you know, or if they fight, we don't want no fighting through this. So this protects them when they're in their cage. And then so we have that mainly just on the bottom. And then we also have these protectors between each cage. So they can see each other, but they're not picking on each other. And as you see, they each have those protectors. That's a double cage, nobody in. So basically this is it. It's been so exciting, been so much fun. And as you see, they're nice and quiet right now. We have a fan, we got a couple other ceiling fans kind of going. That one over there. Alright, so there is the rescue room. And now we're going to go through and we're going to have fun introducing you to the bunnies. So I'll probably do a part 2 just so I don't make this video very long. So I think I'm going to do a part 2 and say goodbye on this one. Always, this is going to be really long. But there's all the bunnies. And as you see, they each have a blanket. They have either that litter plant pan or some of them have the flat one. They all have bowls right here, and it even says water and food. And then they have their toys. Hi, baby. This is Ozzy, always looking for home. And then we also, before I get off on this video, they all have name tags. It tells you all their information. Name, breed, sex, birthday. Some of them are given birthdays. Trying to get it straight. And then we have details, which is basically, are they a rehomer or are they a rescue, and their weight. And then intake date. And I see we don't have one on here, shame on us. And then we have a picture of them. And then also we do have stickers on some. Like this bunny here is very shy, so when you walk up to him, Marley, you just have to basically talk to him because sometimes he gets really jumpy. He doesn't with me, he just does with new people. So that's why we have him as a green tag. Let me see if we have any other tags. Izzy has a pink tag. This bunny needs grooming and ask what can be done. She came in filthy. She's still pretty filthy, and we've been working on her, clean her up. So when a volunteer comes in, if they want to help clean her up, that's what that one means. Here's all the babies. Again, I'm going to go through them on a different video. I'm going to post two. And then we have this one. This bunny needs extra love because this bunny doesn't like to be held all the time, and she does spook really easy. She is really sweet, but she needs to get work on hold time, so she has that sticker. Let me see, Layla's got a yellow sticker, basically meaning the minute you open this door, she darts out. So we're just saying, you know, be careful, because when you open this door, she will dart right out. She just wants to play. She doesn't bite or anything. She just wants to play. So you have to be careful if there's a bunny running loose and you open this, then there could be a problem, because then you have two bunnies together. Then we have Tia. She will not bite me. She's never bit me, but she kind of shows aggressiveness. She is just my sweetest. But for other people, she doesn't always like everybody, so that's why she's got that. She is actually a sweet girl. And she is got a home. We're just waiting for a pickup. And then here's another one. Maisie the same way. Just kind of talk to her. She's a little shy. And then Rosie. Rosie was starting to get aggressive for a bit. So again, she has this, and she was adopted. They said she was real aggressive, which I never saw when she was here the first time. But when she came back, she was. So we have a glove here just in case, and she's been fine lately. But she doesn't like anyone to touch her stuff. Like if you touch her litter pan and put it, I keep moving this, and then she gets mad. How she just kind of, everything has to be her way, not my way, right? Yeah. So anyway, so we've made it more safe. They have stickers, so you can read the stickers, so you know what's going on. If they don't have a sticker, then there is no issue. There's no instructions. They're just a good bunny. But thank you for watching. Definitely watch the other video, and I am going to go through all the bunnies. And so that way, maybe if we go through all the bunnies, we can get a home for them. Because sometimes you just need to see them. But hopefully you guys all like our new rescue room. It's been a lot of work. And I'm going to stop talking. But there you go. And we have cool curtains to the room. Alright, again, thank you for your support, everyone. You guys have been awesome. I have not been able to do this without a lot of you who've been supporting.